Hello 601 students, I want to take a couple minutes to talk to you about the course schedule for this fall. As I mentioned in the screen capture around the course syllabus, you are expected to check the course site multiple times each week, including the weeks when we meet synchronously to see if there's any information up there, also to check and see if people have responded to your discussion board post and to respond to theirs as well. As I also mentioned in the syllabus, all items are due by 11:59 p.m. unless otherwise stated, so make sure that on the day that they're due, make sure that you follow that deadline. Our first module, and I do work in modules around specific content. First module is August 16th to September 3rd, and in that we're doing an introduction, things like this. Also an introduction to the leadership theory. There'll be readings, discussion boards, intro survey due 8:20. And then there's a leadership philosophy paper part 1 due on the 3rd of September. I will create a screen capture about that. I'll also talk about that in detail on the 28th, but you don't want to wait until the 28th to start working on it unless you work and write really fast because it is due on the 3rd. So the main theme of this first module is Intro to Leadership Theory. The second module is about the traits, skills, and styles approach to leadership, which are 3 of the main approaches to leadership that we'll discuss. You'll read the chapters associated with those in the North House book. We'll have additional readings as well. Again, part of the course is specifically thinking about the application of these, so you'll be reading some research that has been conducted that uses 1 or 2 of these approaches as we go throughout the semester as well. There was originally a class scheduled for September 18th. I am out of town on that date, so we are not having a synchronous class, and I'm unable to hold it from, I could, of course, always do WebEx, but at a conference travel, and I'm unable to actually dedicate the time to meeting from 5 to 7:15 on that date. I think I'm actually flying at that point in time. And there's a critique, and I'll talk about those critiques in class. You'll also have screen captures about the critiques as well. The next module is moving into more complex theories around leadership, situational leadership, path goal theory, leader-member exchange theory, and we'll talk about those. There are 2 synchronous classes in this module. Readings, discussion boards, you'll have another assignment, leadership profile and growth plan. Again, we'll have a screen capture and talk about it in class. And then there's a group case study activity, which again, we'll talk about and actually work on some in class as well. You will be working with your peers, whether you are face-to-face and they're by WebEx. You'll be working in mixed groups. So on those dates, the 2nd and 16th, and again, I'll mention this later, you'll want to bring a laptop and headphones with you so that if you're working with peers, you can all join the WebEx and be connected with each other for that group time. And then the next one is moving in again to transformational leadership, servant leadership, more complex theories. We'll talk about some leadership in action things and start reviewing, because we'll be close to the end of the semester, believe it or not. Other assignments, your critique, your case study, and this again will all have screen captures. Then we'll talk a little bit about global perspectives on leadership, global and cultural perspectives of leadership. That'll be our last synchronous class. There's one here too. Be our last synchronous class because I'm again traveling this November 27th, which is the Monday after Thanksgiving. I'm still out of town for a family trip for Thanksgiving. It's my parents' 50th wedding anniversary this November, and so we're taking a family trip with my sister and her family and her 2 grown children and my family, and we don't come back until very, very late on that Monday night, the 27th. So, and then your final paper due on the 3rd. So there we are. You will see, again, multiple screen captures throughout the semester. And some of this may have to shift, due dates may shift, but at the moment these are the due dates, and if the due dates do shift, then there'll be a revised course calendar posted in the Blackboard site. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to use the Ask Your Question form and let me know, and I will talk to you soon.